What's up, world? Welcome to a new episode of the Brandon Janeau Show. As you know, I am a brand ambassador for Urban Boulevard. That's Urban Boulevard, BLVD. If you cannot hit up their website, .us, then you can just go hit them up on social media. It's .co. You can go right there, social media, Instagram, Urban Boulevard, BLVD .co, and you can find the same exact shit you was looking for. Apparel, amazing clothes, hats, watches, anything you need, they have it. Excuse me, men, women, anything you need, they have it. And if you find something, you like something, and you buy something, then just easily type in the code Brandon.30. That's Brandon.30 for 30% off of your purchase. Now, let's get into the show. Let's go. All right. So, so tonight, I want to do a very interesting one. So I like when I do these type of ones where I'm not technically uh I don't really have a topic, but I do have a topic. You know what I'm saying? And one in particular is this. So I did one episode a couple weeks back, and I called it John Cena. And I enjoy doing something like that because John Cena is one person that I literally grew up watching, and clearly has had an amazing career. I mean, his 20-year anniversary show is tomorrow. It's called Monday Night Raw, but let's be real, it's called the John Cena show because that motherfucker's gonna take over the show anyway. Um, so today I thought let's do it again, but this time with an artist, with a musician, and no better musician than J. Cole, Jermaine Cole World. Um, Listen, I think J. Cole is one of the greatest rappers I've ever heard. He's in my top five greatest rappers of all time. Do not debate me on that, and I do not give a fuck about your opinion, and I don't care who you think should be on my list. It's my list. I care less about what the fuck you think. J. Cole is top five greatest rapper to me. I'm not talking to you. I ain't talking about me. J. Cole's top five. So J. Cole, first time I ever heard J. Cole was Friday Night Lights. My brother played me this, and this is how funny this shit is, because he doesn't like so-called backpack rappers. He don't like them, but he forgets that he's the one that introduced me to Drake. He's the one that introduced me to J. Cole. He was the one that told me Good Kid, Mad City was actually a good fucking project. He did that. So I feel like he likes to say that shit, but let's be real. He, he put me on a lot of these rappers. J. Cole, Friday Night Lights. And the song that got me hooked out the gate was Too Deep for the intro. Um, Off that project, like Ride the Gate. It was the Ride the Gate. It was like holy shit. Took Erica Badu's Don't You Know, Don't You Know. It was amazing. The fact that he connected all of the dots at that time, and I would say at that time in my life between him and Drake, there was like no two rappers that other than Jay and Wayne and Rick Ross, there was nobody touching those two dudes to me ever. And Drake is one of my favorite artists, and J Cole is one of my favorite artists and rappers. Drake is one of my favorite artists and rappers as well. But J Cole, man, the reason why I wanted to do this episode on J Cole is because everybody knows like J Cole's one of my favorite rappers. I post it like every time. Like I post the concert that I just went to. The I posted I post J Cole concert footage every damn time. I'm just just feeling like a J Cole day. But For what he is as an artist, I feel like he gets, what can I say? I think J Cole is respected, but not 100% given the same flowers that you give a Drake or a Kendrick. And I feel like that's fucked up in a sense because there's J. Cole is one of the most untouchable to me artists in the game. When it comes to hip hop, The man knows how to do it. And like I said a long time ago, there's not that many artists that have went on and been so great, but also can actually create a label, and the label is successful. Like go seriously, like Drake, OVO doesn't really have that many artists outside of Party Next Door and Magic Jordan. You don't really know any other OVO artists outside of Drake. That's it. Party Next Door, Magic Jordan. That's it. Um, and that's the crazy part. Like, there's not that many. You know what I'm saying? There's not that many artists that turned label execs and became like amazing at both. And J. Cole is one of those. You know, I love Dreamville. I think Dreamville's a great label. The reason why I also wanted to talk about J. Cole is because I know people. I did a podcast a long time ago. My guy, Jr. WV Uncommon Place, and I think he said I was like Meek Mill. I was like Meek Mill to the podcast world, and I was like, no. I had to stop him right. I was like, no, no, I'm not. I was like, no, I'm J Cole. I was like, I'm J Cole, and he was like, J Cole. I was like, yeah. I was like, because J Cole is one of the most underrated and so-called overrated people that you can say, but you can't find one person in hip hop that doesn't respect J Cole, that doesn't respect what he does, that doesn't respect his lyrical ability, that doesn't respect who he is and as an artist. And some people can say I'm underrated. Some people can say I'm overrated. Some people can say I shouldn't even be talked about at all in this podcast world. I get it, 100%, cool. But at the end of the day, my goal is you can go to anybody on the podcast world and ask them straight up, Brandon, know, what is it about that dude? And at the end of the day, they're gonna tell you the truth. And I would hope that I put in good work with people that they wouldn't lie on my name and say I was terrible, or I'm a bad person or some shit. Because at the end of the day, all I want to do is show love to people, and that's what I feel like J Cole is, man. At the end of the day, J Cole is one of the greatest that would do it. Like I said, ain't that many artists that I feel like that are literally, you know, a true testament of the time. J Cole's been doing this for damn near a decade plus. People still have this conversation in their heads of who's better, Drake, Cole, or Kendrick. Who ran this? And to me, it's J. Cole. I think J. Cole is the best rapper out of the two, out of the three. I think J. Cole's label has been more successful. Kendrick doesn't even have a label yet. I mean, he's got one, but he hasn't really put anybody on yet. Drake shit ain't really what it was, and I thought it would be. Um, but J. Cole shit has stood the test of time. And I think that even his music has gotten better. And lyrically, now you're hearing him on features with people. And you're starting to say, "Holy shit, this dude is different." And I think that's the thing. J Cole's one of the best to ever do it. And anybody that tells you that he's not, you're lying. You're fucking lying. And that's when my comparison to J Cole kind of stops. But just like my Aquarius brother, January 28th, January 31st, we're quiet. We pay attention, very aware, which makes us very good at what we do. The respect I have for J. Cole as a musician and as an artist is very, very there. If you don't know, he's one of the greatest to ever do it. Like I said, he's in my top five, and I think he's one of the rare few artists that have literally stood the test of time and has actually gotten better as his music has gotten older. Like that's rare. Like you go listen to other motherfuckers and you can tell these niggas suck now, but he's gotten better as his music as he's gotten older, and I think that's the beauty of being the first person Jay Z ever signed to Rock Nation. Like that's a testament. So thank you to J Cole for all the music, for all the times you've blessed my life with all the good music, man. and I appreciate it. And hope you guys enjoyed this episode.